Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Faith and Finance, your trusted guide for halal money, Islamic finance, and global opportunities. In today's video, we're talking about one of the hottest topics of 2025, how to approach your bank about currency exchange, specifically Dinar and Dong, without getting rejected or flagged. This video is going to be extremely valuable for anyone tracking RV news and looking to position themselves for success without compromising their values or rights. Now, if you're watching this, you've likely heard the buzz around revaluation, particularly the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong. Maybe you're asking, can I walk into a bank and simply exchange it? Is it legit? Will they look at me like I'm crazy? Or worse, they refuse to help me? You're not alone in thinking this. In fact, thousands of people have been turned away from banks just for asking about currency exchanges, and today, we'll share how to change that experience completely. First, let's get one thing straight: banks are not your enemies. But they are highly regulated institutions. If you walk in without understanding how to communicate properly, they'll either deny your request or send you on a goose chase. It all starts with language. The key is to avoid speculative terms like RV or reset. Those are red flags. Instead, speak in practical terms. Say, "I'd like to speak with someone in your foreign exchange department," or, "Do you handle exotic currency transactions such as the Iraqi dinar or Vietnamese dong?" This is not illegal. It's not strange. But it is rare. And because of that, many bank tellers may not even know what you're talking about, and that's okay. The goal is to remain calm, polite, and informed. If the frontline staff seems confused, ask to speak to a wealth advisor or currency specialist. Higher-level staff are often more trained in international matters. Let's talk about presentation. You need to look and sound credible. Dress well, speak clearly, and have your facts straight. Don't say things like, "I heard the dinar is about to revalue overnight and I'm going to be rich." That's an instant denial. Instead, ask logical questions. Do you have a current buy-sell rate for the IQD? Or which branch can confirm your policy on non-traditional currency exchanges? Many people also forget one crucial step: call ahead. Ask if that branch handles currency exchanges. If not, they can refer you to the nearest location that does. Save time and confusion. Now, let's address a common myth: banks don't deal in dinar or dong. That's not entirely true. Some large institutions in the US, UK, and Gulf regions do trade in exotic currencies, but it depends on local laws and bank policies. And yes, the revaluation is still speculative, but if and when a major change occurs, banks will be among the first to adjust exchange rates officially. You should also ensure your currency is clean, crisp, and verifiable. No to-worn notes. No worn-out bills. Use bank-grade sleeves if needed. Some banks even have rules about note series and denominations. Be professional, treat it like you're handling gold. What about Islamic perspective? It's important to note that any earnings from currency trading or exchange must be halal-free from interest, speculation, gharar, and unjust gain. So, our approach must be grounded in ethics and patience. Faith and Finance always advises caution and intention. Don't jump in based on hype. Move with knowledge, not emotion. For many Muslims around the world, especially in the Middle East and Southeast Asia, the idea of holding dinar or dong is not just about profit, it's about preparing for global shifts. But we must also be careful not to fall into get-rich-quick schemes. This is why research, patience, and respectful communication with banks matter so much. Let's talk briefly about timing. If a revaluation were to happen tomorrow, most people would panic or rush to the bank without preparation. You should be calm, ready, and understand the rates, process, and tax implications in your country. That gives you an edge over 90% of others who are just guessing. Also, Keep a journal of your visits or calls. Write down what each bank says, who you spoke to, and their direct number if possible. Building relationships with bank staff helps. If you're polite, patient, and professional, you may be surprised how cooperative they can become. Now let's be clear, this is not financial advice. We are not predicting an RV or making unrealistic promises. What we are doing is empowering you to walk in confidently and ask questions the right way, with strategy, respect, and purpose. Before we close, let me say this: do not chase hype. Do not risk your family's savings or future on rumors. If you believe in the potential of those currencies, prepare wisely. Keep your intentions clean. Rely on Allah and do your due diligence. Barakah will follow where there is sincerity and wisdom. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you feel more confident or cleared up your doubts, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Faith and Finance. We're here to guide you in building whole income, making ethical financial choices, and navigating the modern economy with Islamic values. Drop your questions in the comments and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay honest, stay curious, and stay guided. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.